Both of my parents were somewhat musically inclined. My mother was a child radio singer. My dad was an amateur accordion player. So I grew up with music in the house, and I think my first love for music was to play the trumpet. And then I went to my cousin's house in Islip, and he had a drum set, and he let me sit down behind and just try. And I immediately fell in love with it. And from that moment on, it was no more trumpet, it was all about playing the drums. I joined a wedding band that did a lot of work. They were very busy. And in between the wedding band stuff, I used to go and play in Atlantic City at some of the convention halls. I've played in a lot of different settings and a lot of different environments, from jazz groups, small and large, concert bands and orchestras, wedding bands and jazz combos. I did a lot of traveling when I was young and then settled down after I got married, and the education thing just sort of rolled my way because I had always taught privately. And so I was recommended to a teaching job in a school as a percussion advisor because several of my private students were in that school and doing very well. So they seeked me out for the position, and then when the position here at then the BOCES Cultural Arts Center became available, I was also recommended by a student and another teacher that worked here at the time. And since my name came up twice, they thought that they would call me and ask me if I wanted to interview for the position, and that led me to LIHSA. I came to LIHSA in 1995 just to teach drums and percussion as a drum instructor. Little by little, I got more involved with the ensemble groups. I started to work with not just the percussion ensemble or the percussionists, but I started to work as an assistant jazz instructor. Then I started to work with the sound group, so I now also teach the theater tech sound class. The LIHSA music student is a student who loves and is passionate about music and wants to further their education or just start their career in the arts. So a vocal student coming into LIHSA gets the opportunity to study with 3 different vocal teachers for 3 different styles of singing. We have a classical voice teacher, a jazz voice teacher, and a pop ensemble teacher. So they're getting the full exposure of all the gamuts that you can have for voice. And the instrumental teachers that we have here, we have a classical string ensemble, we have a guitar string ensemble, which as far as I know is the first that I know of in the county where they play classical and pop music. We have a state-of-the-art recording studio here, which is really great. It gives the students an opportunity to record some of their ideas. The key difference to what we offer here at LIHSA as to a conventional school program is the amount of time that the students have in their classes every day. They have over an hour of class time to work on their music theory, ear training, sight singing. Their ensemble classes are all over an hour. So there's a lot more individual attention given to each student. We have a very robust college preparation course here at LIHSA, and we just found out that one of our singer-songwriter vocal students was accepted to Berklee College of Music. The college acceptances have just started to come in, and we're all very enthused because that was her first choice college, and we were happy that we could help her get into it. I love being around the students here and the staff. I mean, that is LIHSA. The staff here is really second to none. Everybody here is wonderful. The administrators are wonderful. It's a whole community here at LIHSA. The artsiness and the camaraderie that our students here show is unbelievable. You have to experience it. You have to be here to see it, to understand it. But there's just an aura over the campus because everybody shares the same passion for their art form, whatever it is, and you just don't find that anywhere else.